Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're going to be trying to remove this color out of my hair. So if you've not seen one of my previous videos, we dyed it using Milkshake Color Whipped Cream in the shade Cold Brunette. So I thought this was just another like foaming semi-permanent hair dye, but when I was reading about the product, it's actually a temporary color. So you put this in your hair, blow dry the product into your hair, and then it's supposed to come out in one wash. So I'm not sure about that, you guys. I am a little concerned this is not going to come out in one wash. It's been a few days. I've been enjoying the color. I'm not even gonna lie, you guys. I kind of love the color. I love the darker bronzy color on my skin tone. I kind of love it, but I also am nervous about leaving it on here too long because I feel like it's just absorbing into my hair more and more the more days I let this sit on my hair. So we're gonna test today and see if we can get this out of my hair. I am using a new product too. I thought that would be a good thing. Like, let's try a new cleansing shampoo to see if this works at stripping out color. So this is the Redken hair cleansing cream. So many people have recommended this to me. So we're gonna try this today to remove the color. I'm literally just gonna wash my hair a bunch. I'm probably gonna do like some shampoo caps, like literally just lather this, put on a cap and let it sit for like an hour at a time. I do not think this is gonna come out of my hair, if I'm being honest. I think it's gonna fade beautifully and it's probably gonna be like a really ashy blonde color, but I don't think it's gonna go all the way out of my hair back to that like yellowy blonde color that it once was. There is a reason I want to remove it. I love this color, but I'm thinking about going teal or turquoise, maybe purple. You guys let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm kind of thinking like, you guys know, all like this whole year I've been wanting to go teal. Every time I swatch a teal color, drool starts coming out of my mouth. So I'm kind of thinking maybe teal or possibly teal and purple, like a Monsters Inc. moment. So let me know what you guys think if I should do that. But that's one of the reasons I want to get this out of my hair. The other reason is because I'm just worried the longer I let it sit on my hair, the more it's clinging on there, and I don't know if it's going to come out. So I feel like I need to strip it off, see it if it comes out, and then if I miss it, I have plenty of product left. I can just put it all over in my hair and blow dry it in, and then I have the color again. But the most important thing is making sure the color comes out of my hair. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to go wet my hair and wash it one time off camera with this, just to get like an initial residue off of my hair. And then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna wash it here with you guys, and we're gonna do a soap cap. So I'm gonna lather it up on my hair and we're gonna let it sit for probably an hour and see if that takes care of it. This is my prediction. I think it's gonna take 2 hours and 2 different soap caps in order for the color to fade to an ash blonde. Again, I don't think it's gonna come all the way to my hair, but I think doing 2 different shampoo caps for 2 hours, I think we'll strip it to like a really pretty ashy blonde color. So that's what I'm thinking. Here's a good before. You guys, it is so pretty. Is this not like one of the most gorgeous colors? I love the undertone. I just think it's so pretty. It kind of borderline leans gray in some lighting, but I think the reason I love it so much is because I have my natural regrowth that's been growing out, and it just like blends really well together. It just like looks like it's supposed to be that way. So we're about to remove it though. You know how I am. I'm gonna go shampoo off camera once, and I will be right back so we can do it together. Hello. I actually changed my mind and I did not shampoo it off camera. I was like, let me come back here and we'll shampoo it together. So let's go ahead. Oops, I just broke the cap. Let's go in with this shampoo. Let me smell the shampoo. Ooh, it's very stringy to foot. Oh, it smells good. It smells like citrus, like oranges or something. I wanted to shampoo it with you guys because my hair is actually still pretty clean. It's not really oily, so I don't actually feel like it needs like that initial, you know, shampoo. And also, what if one shampoo actually does take care of the color? Then the video is pointless because I just did it off camera. And I wanted to see if we get any like, you know, suds that are different colors. The shampoo is crazy, you guys. Look how like, it's very, it's very stringy, like a little spider web. It's very, very stringy. It smells good though. It's a very light citrusy scent. Okay, I'm really gonna work this in. Let's see if we see anything. Theoretically, we should start to see the color disappear literally right now in front of us. So let's really saturate this, work it into our hair, and see if we see that taupey color come out. Okay, it's definitely not out of my hair. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is not out of my hair at all. A little concerning. But it's fine, right guys? It's fine. It's fine because it's a lighter blonde and it'll eventually fade, and I'm gonna let this sit. But so one shampoo definitely would not get rid of it. I think I'm gonna go rinse this off, and we're gonna do another shampoo right now because as you guys can see, one shampoo lightened it a tiny bit, but it's still pretty taupey, bronzy color. So Let me go rinse out these suds and I will be right back so we can apply the second shampoo, and then I'm gonna let that one sit for an hour. So here's what it looks like so far. Can definitely see my hair still has those sandy, mushroomy colors. So I'll be right back. We're back. And when I rinsed it off, the suds were in fact like a light brown color. So that's promising, and I do see my hair getting a little bit lighter. It is not back to the original color. That's only after one shampoo though, and I think on the website it said 1 to 2 shampoos. Some of the listings and information I found said that it washes out like with one shampoo. The other one I found said 1 to 2. So we're about to do our second one right now. Let's see if it comes out of my hair. Here's what it's looking like. Immediately the bang area looks like a really nice blonde color, but back here I'm still seeing quite a bit of that like bronzy tone. It's really pretty though, and it definitely did lighten up a little bit, but it's not out of my hair yet, so hopefully one more like shampoo sitting for 1 hour will take care of it. By the way, that shampoo is intense, you guys. I don't know if you've ever tried it before, but it is very, very cleansing. My hair feels squeaky and it feels pretty dry. Now, obviously I didn't follow up with a conditioner or anything. I literally just washed it, but this is definitely a very, very stripping shampoo. I can tell by the way my hair feels right now. So I feel like this would be perfect at removing hair color. So I'm definitely glad I purchased it because I will use it in the future to strip out different hair colors. All right, let's go in with some more shampoo. I did wring out a lot of the water that was in my hair because this is going to be sitting on my hair for a good while. So I'm like, let me get all that water out because if not, it's going to be dripping everywhere. Also, it helps with the shampoo being a little bit more condensed on my hair, you know, instead of it being diluted with water, it's like a very condensed shampoo cap. It's really interesting because the shampoo feels really smooth and hydrating, but it definitely strips out anything you have on your hair. I'm excited to try this shampoo on like vivid color in the future because I think it would be amazing doing like the vitamin C treatment and using this cleansing cream. I think it would be great. It's just interesting because when I have the shampoo on my head like right now, it feels really soft. Like as I'm working the shampoo into my hair, it feels very, very soft and hydrating. But when I rinse it off, it feels very, very dry and squeaky. So definitely follow up with a deep conditioner with this shampoo. Second is applied, and I feel like I'm already seeing a lot more of that color come out. So I think I might actually only have to do one shampoo cap. Wouldn't that be amazing? That would be something else. Also, I have a question for anybody out there. This is just me rambling and hanging out with you guys, but I do have a question, and I would like you guys' opinion on it. So we made this corn feeder this year. You know, like a little corn stand has a screw and you get corn and you screw it in there and then like the squirrels and stuff eat it. So basically we have a very interesting anomaly happening. We had corn out there like all summer and nobody touched it. And I was so bummed. I was like, man, nobody's eating our corn. I was like so sad. And then all of a sudden, the whole thing was gone overnight. I woke up and the corn was gone. And I was like, yay! So I went out there and I replaced it with a new one. I watched it all day waiting for something to come eat the corn, right? I'm like, what is it? I want to see it eat the corn. I never saw anything. I'm like, okay, well maybe tomorrow. I go to bed, I wake up, the corn is gone again. So I'm like, okay, yay, something ate it. I run out there, I replace it. This has been like 2 weeks now. I have replaced the corn. Aaron and I have tried setting up cameras out there, but the camera has to be connected to the Wi-Fi and it's too far away from the Wi-Fi because it's at the edge of our property. So we are trying to figure out what this animal is. Only comes out at nighttime. Okay, these are the hints. So let me know if you know what this is. If you're a nature person or you know what it could be, let me know. We're thinking a raccoon maybe. I don't know if raccoons and possums eat corn. I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm thinking because it's definitely a nocturnal animal because it's happening after midnight. We've stayed up and watched it and it happens in like the wee hours of the morning. So from like 12 p.m., even like 1 or 2 a.m. to 7 a.m., 5 a.m., it's gone. So there's like a really small window there where something is coming up, and what it does is it grabs the whole cob of corn off of the thing and then eats it on the ground because every morning the cob is sitting on the ground next to the tree, but all the corn is gone off of it. So like just the little stalk in the center of the corn is laying on the ground. So we have like a pile on the ground. So let me know what your theories are. I'm thinking it's something that's crawling up there, taking it off. It's definitely not a squirrel because a whole entire cob of corn is gone. So whatever it is eating a whole thing at night. Or I was thinking maybe deer because we do have quite a few deer, but the only thing with that is it happens at nighttime. And I have not seen deer at nighttime. I see them all the time during like dusk and dawn, but I never see them in the middle of the night. So I'm thinking it's something nocturnal. Let me know what your guys' theory is. I don't think we'll ever find out or we'll ever know, but we are buying a lot of corn. This little sucker is hungry. I don't know if it's bearing down for the winter months and it's like stocking up, but all we can imagine is like a squirrel with its cheeks literally busted full of corn and hiding it, but I don't think it's a squirrel. I don't think it's a deer. It has to be something nocturnal that likes corn. And I haven't researched it or done any internet sleuthing, so that'll probably be my next step. I'll probably do some Googling and figure out if anybody else has had this mysterious experience of corn disappearing in the middle of the night. So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna let this sit for an hour and I will be right back so we can see if the rest of the color is out of my hair. All right, you guys, we are back after blow drying and here is my finished result. It literally took all of that color out of my hair. I only had to shampoo my hair twice. The first time I just shampooed it like regular, and then the second time I left it on for around an hour and it stripped all the color out of my hair. You guys can see I am now back to a very, very bright platinum blonde. There is no residual color in my hair. It's all a really nice bright blonde color. I absolutely love that Redken hair cleansing cream. I just followed up with a regular conditioner. I didn't even use a deep conditioner, just a regular one, and my hair feels extremely soft. It feels very, very healthy and soft. I think that's the reason that the product came out so fast, is because of that hair cleansing cream. It did such a good job at stripping out any of that color. Also, I am obsessed with the milkshake color whipped cream. These are so cool and innovative. I absolutely love that it's temporary. When I bought it, I thought it was just like a regular color, like I said, like a semi-permanent, like I was gonna be dyeing my hair like a blonde color. But for it to literally come out within a couple washes is insane. I would be a little skeptical at the pink and the blue and the red. I'm not sure those would come out as easily as the natural colors do, but I mean, this one was a cold brunette shade and the color was absolutely beautiful. The undertones, gorgeous, and it also came out of my hair really easily. So if you are looking for like a temporary switch up, or you want to see what you would look like with darker hair, or maybe you want to see what you would look like with vibrant hair like a pink or a purple or a blue or whatever, definitely check these out. I will leave these linked in the description down below, and I will also leave the Redken hair cleansing cream in the description down below. Definitely check out both of those products because I loved both of them. I am very impressed with my hair being back to this bright blonde within 2 washes. That's insane. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.